Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 14 of my Khalida campaign, where last time we started the war. Well, we were already at war with Repants, but we've now peaked out with Repants to give ourselves time. A little bit of a breather, just to get our things in order before we then go and kill her again. I also think my mouse might be giving up the ghost. So get these Logitech ones, like the mini ones, because they're the only ones that have a silent middle click. I know what you're thinking. Well, that shouldn't be too hard to find, should it? Like a silent mouse, right? No problem. No. There's loads of them. Loads of them on the market. This is the only one I've been able to find that has a silent middle mouse button. What's the point in having like a silent mouse button, right, that has a middle click? What the fuck is the point in that? It's bonkers. I cannot. Logitech. This is the only mouse I've ever been able to find. So if you know a mouse with a silent middle click, let me know, because these things are fine for, like, I don't know, 8 to 12 months, and then they just the mouse button just gives up and it starts like not clicking properly. And I think it started doing that, but we'll see. I might have to cut this and like I've got a small stash of them that I keep. Every time I see them on sale, I like buy a couple, so I've got a couple on hand. Like, and that's my life. I buy the same mouse brand because it's the only one I've been able to find with a silent fucking middle mouse button. Never mind. Anyway, we're going to hunt that. Right, Repants is I don't know why Repants is heading in this direction. It makes me a little bit nervous. Right. I'm going to bring you down here just in case Repants does something weird. She might be heading for these guys, but we're going to kill them. You just stay right. In fact, do you want to raid? We'll do a little bit of raiding. A little bit of raids. Yeah. Do a little bit of raiding in here. It's alright. A little bit of raiding. See, now we've got the new DLC stuff. Anyway, hey, that's good. Let's get some of those. Where is... Oh, it always makes me nervous wandering around Skaven territory. You just feel like you're going to get jumped all the time. Oh, God. Yeah, Arkan's Black Tower. More jars. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I genuinely think that the victory conditions for Khalida should be, like, vampire related. I know the short campaign is, but I just feel so... I think there's some factions, like I'm thinking Wood Elves here, right? Wood Elves. So you have your victory conditions are fairly set. They can be achieved pretty much any way you want. You get to travel across the world, you get to kill interesting people, and you get an option on how you're going to win, which is great. Other factions, on the other hand, kind of end up, and I think this is a general problem with Total War, particularly with Warhammer, because Warhammer is such an expansive universe. Oh, what now? I'm not doing any hero action, so that's fine. We'll go with that one. Right, where's Repant? Oh, you're there. You're right there. Oh, and you're marching. Oh, that's bad news for you, isn't it, madam? I'm declaring war on you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. I don't care what it does to my reputation. Fuck you. Oh, good. You don't have, well, you do have some knights, but we've got reinforcements coming from the garrison as well. So let's just kill you. Oh, I don't really have anyone to deal with Repants. It's just surround her and hope for the best, I guess. I mean, she's unbreakable, so... Unbreakable, loads of... Well, actually, melee defense isn't as good as... I guess it's just in melee, she gets more melee defense. Okay, fine. Plus damage resistance. Plus unbreakable. And she's got a healing potion. And, I mean, basically, it's just... You know, don't want to really deal with it, do you? Anyway, the Rune Dragon, he's flying overhead, and he is getting out... The enemy army doesn't have any missile units apart from their trebuchet. I don't want that trebuchet blasting my lines. We are in this lovely little crater. It's very nice, isn't it? So we're going to use the Moon Dragon just to, you know, breathe moon breath. I don't know. Cheese, probably. Prepare to die in hot cheese. Cheese is very hot when you heat it, obviously. Yep, that looks like cheese to me. We managed to take out a trebuchet. Good shot. Now just finish him off, would you, mate? Thank you. Well, that's going on. We've got 2 units of cavalry moving around on the flank. Knights Errant and Knights of the Realm. They've both got Frenzy because Repants, apparently. And thankfully they can't spot the Sepulchral Stalkers, so they'll just try and flank around our guys. We're running straight into the Stalkers at the same time. Stalkers are great on the flanks because those large units, they do like to try and flank you. But we outflank them. That's right. The flanky has become the flanker. Or the flanker has become the flanky. That's it. That's the way. That's words. Yep. Words I've just made up. So Knights getting absolutely wrecked. And these guys are just going to end up charging into the Kepra Guards. And also our Tomb Guard with Halbards. So that's not going to very well. Rapant's charging in there using the Sword of Leonessi, and she is going to be very hard to kill, unfortunately. So we just got to keep plugging away at her. Knights Errant breaking out on the left flank there, just dodging our reinforcements. We do quickly move to intercept them, but they are going to go straight for the artillery, of course. Classic. Never mind. And our poor Moondragon, although he's taken out the trebuchet, he's now being attacked by Pegasus Knights, who do have anti-large. Our chariots... I haven't got many chariots this campaign, mostly because, and unfortunately, chariots are garbage. Particularly these chariots. They don't seem to have any weight behind them. They just can't push through units, and you really do kind of need them to push through units. Like that charge isn't bad, but you know, you need to micro them, and it's a lot of work and all that kind of ugh. Ugh. Got 2 Grail Relics. You really should spread them out. We do have our Frozen Turkey trying to deal with Repant. Repant's taking a bit of damage there, but of course will be able to use a healing potion to heal herself back up. The Knights did try to flank around us, but of course our anti-large from the Sepulchral Stalkers does make them really good, killing Knights and large monsters and stuff. So you get another 18 bonus first large. The melee attack's not great to start off with, but with that bonus first large, it is pretty good. And of course they have that missile attack as well, which is pretty effective. So far, so good. The Chariots breaking away from that fight because they were taking a bit of damage. I mean, they did some reasonable damage to those peasants, but then to be honest, anything can do reasonable damage to peasants. It's not hard, is it? It's not a very high bar. Chariots charging in to help the dragon there, because I feel like they should be able to take out the Pegasus Knights, or at least get their attention, maybe. Our reinforcements pushing forward. The enemy army is mostly dead, to be honest. The only real issue is going to be dealing with the enemy characters. And the Foot Squires, who are getting blatted with our missile fire. Sticking pretty good. So far, so good. Sepulchral Stalkers keeping those spearmen busy, although, you know, they will have the bonus first large. I think we'll probably be alright. Probably should send some assistance, but to be honest, they're really attacking our right flank. The Grail Relique gets beaten and runs away, which is a bit of a surprise, because those things are usually ludicrously tanky for some reason. I don't know why. The dragon, the Moon Dragon, manages to rally, and looks like the Pegasus Knights are losing to the Chariots for some reason. I don't know why. I wouldn't expect that to be the case, but you know, what do I know? Sepulchral Stalkers keeping those spearmen at arms busy. Battle Pilgrims and the Tomb Guards holding back those Battle Pilgrims there, looking pretty good. The Frozen Turkey is kind of getting its arse handed to it. Repants is just continuing to be a massive blocker to us. I think she's the only thing that's currently fighting. Yep, everything else is broken and running away. Just Repants to kill. The Frozen Turkey is almost dead, but will manage to get away there. How much damage did you do? I mean, you know what? That is pretty respectable. So then we just need to blob over Repants and try and kill her. It takes ages. It's really boring. I'm not going to bother showing it. It's just it happens. It just takes a long time. I spent time watching Good Omens 2 on the other monitor. I'm really starting to hate unbreakable people. Stoic, unbreak. You know what? If life's kicking you, just run away and hide like you should. No, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. I'm going to kill you. Boop. I had to change my mouse. It definitely was the mouse going. It just goes. Like, it's just one minute it's fine. Next minute, nope, I'm fucked. That's it. It's the mouse buttons. They just stop actually clicking all the time. Oh, I'm going to lay siege to you, aren't I? Okay, well, lay siege to you. You may come out to play. Maybe. But otherwise, that's fine. And you. Pyrrhic victory. Okay. Is this a field battle, settlement battle? It's a field battle. Okay. Well, I think we'll probably just do that one then. Okay, we've got two main problems here. The first is that they've got Henry le Massif in their army. I don't know how, though, because where did he die? Did he die here? Was Repants here? Maybe Repants was here. Was Repants here? Maybe she was. Maybe that is fine, because they usually respawn the closest place to where they died. Anyway, they've also got another paladin. Most of their army is peasant mob, so that should be fine. Although, having dealt with the leadership of... These guys have got 86 leadership. How? They're literally poor people armed with hammers. The fuck? Anyway, we got the carrion. I'm going to try and get the flock of Jeff around the flank. I barely use carrion because they're just garbage. They don't do anything. Normally, I like fast flying units, but the carrion are just so bad. They don't do anything. They're like really shit harpies. Okay, we've caught the Knights of the Realm with our own Necropolis Knights, and that's an engagement that should go very, very well for us. Meanwhile, we're moving up with the Tomb Guards, and we should be able to mop up these peasant blokes fairly quickly, and our archers are going to try and take out the enemy archers, although winning a missile duel with these guys is going to be somewhat difficult, even though they've got less armor than us for some reason. Either way, we're taking a lot of damage here, and it's not going very well. But, you know, we'll trade effectively. We'll trade with them. The flock of Jeff manages to get in amongst the trebuchets and manages to take them out before they have to flee the battlefield. Oh, nice. I feel like playing Tomb Kings, you need to go for the canopic jar production. I think probably I should have gone, you know, the more canopic jars, the better. That's what I should have done. More canopic jars. That's where it's at. Nekara warriors charging into the flank of the peasant mob. I do, like, of all the units, of all the heroes you can recruit, because obviously I don't have very many, the Necrotechs are probably the better ones. The priests, I don't like any of the magic they get. The only good magic is shadow magic, and you need a particular book for that. Light and dark magic are just kind of meh. It's death magic, isn't it? Light and death magic is just kind of meh. And Nehekara spells, again, I just don't see a point in them. Very rarely do I think that's gonna be a game changer. Uh-oh, Henry's actually a really nasty, he's just a really brutal character. He gets a hippogriff and everything, and he's just, look at his stats, he's ludicrous. This poor old King Trahobi doesn't have a chance. Not even a fucking, like, this, he's gonna get his ass handed to him. It's no competition here. You need to get out of there, mate. You are going to get your head kicked in. Or your skull knocked off. However, the enemy infantry is being defeated. Their missile units are being driven off. Looking at numbers, yep, that's... I mean, we've lost a few guys, but not too bad. Overall, we just need to mop up these heroes and stuff. What I should have done is... concentrating fire on the enemy general. For some reason, the enemy general seems to be super important now. What's changed? I don't know. They never used to be this bad. Look, these guys are rallying. Peasant mob. They've got zero leadership, and they're just like, yeah, let's come back. Let's have another go. Because that worked out so well last time. Killing the enemy heroes is going to be an absolute nightmare, because we don't really have anything to do it. Like this guy. We're just going to try and shoot him full of arrows and hope for the best, but he keeps moving around, which makes it really hard to kill him. And our poor Bone Giant just has to step on him. Or punch him. Do you think he's made out of an actual giant, or is he like a stone boy? It looks like maybe he's a stone boy. Like, they just made a big stone skeleton. I mean, why wouldn't you? Give it a bow. Obviously, that's the next step, right? Next big step. Right, well, seeing as this guy doesn't seem to be... I'm going to bring the Necropolis Knights up. These guys are just generally very good and should be able to take out a paladin, I hope. Meanwhile, we're going to concentrate all fire on Henry because, again, he's just a nightmare to deal with. But then I think, well, maybe I should have been trying to kill... Because this lady, she's got the blessing of the lady. How? This army hasn't done anything. I guess the AI just gets it by default. Or maybe they get it because of her pants thing? I don't know. I don't know. So we're concentrating fire on her. That will do a lot of damage because, of course, she doesn't have much armor. Henry's going to try and take out the Bone Giant, which is actually fine because the Bone Giant has pretty good armor. And we'll bring in some Tomb Guards just to surround him. And we will... So what we're going to do, we attack him initially. But then what I do is I actually pull the unit through him because, as you can see, there's not many guys currently attacking him. If we pull this unit through him, then we can basically surround him, and then lots of people can start stabbing him. Look at that. That's better, isn't it? See? And, I mean, it's not doing any damage, but, you know, definitely better. Better chance. This guy, still looking pretty alive. I'm really sacrificing King Rehoboam. He's got 699 health left. Nice. Finally, though, with the enemy general losing enough health, the rest of the army breaks and runs, which is just as well, because otherwise I've been here for another 10 minutes. Tell you what, these Bretonnians are really starting to get on my tits. And as a skeleton, I don't have them. Okay, laying siege there. We can move Khalida into assist. You can head up there to deal with that little problem. And then, I mean, we're literally just then building pyramids, which I'm not going to bother doing because that just seems like a massive waste of time. I've got other things. I've got other things in the... I've got other pokers in fires. Okay, kill you. God, I don't know if it's whether it's the Tomb Kings, whether it's the AI, what's going on, but it just feels like I'm just getting my ass handed to me every battle for no particular reason. It's just the AI doesn't want to die. They don't want to go away. They want to run away. They just want to sit there and just do as much damage as possible. It also feels like they're being very spiteful. Like they're going for artillery and single units and just trying to kill them regardless of their own, you know, safety. Which is a bit... I mean, I guess that's fairly normal. Still. Just reminds me of playing... Oh, God, what's that turn-based game on the something of fire? On Nintendo. It's like... Fuck. Roy and shit. That... I never like playing that with the permanent death on, because the AI would always be like, I am going to charge one of my guys straight through yours to stab someone to death in one turn, even though it means that they're going to die as well. Like, there was no self-preservation there. It was pure blind spite to try and get someone killed, and I never, like, that just never felt fair. It always felt like it was blind luck, or trying to keep people that were weak to certain things away from the people who could stab them, because if they could stab them, they fucking would stab them. Whereas, of course, you are playing, like, defensively. You're trying, you know, they only have to be lucky once. You have to be lucky all the time. Yeah, for those guys, those fuckers. Good time. Right, they've only got 2 settlements left, right? We've captured the... Oh, for fuck's sake.
As you say.
Okay. Maybe they'll go away.
What brings the kings of Nehekara to our... If you wish.
The desire for you to fuck off, basically. Oh, I really hate rogue armies.
Yes, siege is done.
You are fine. Okay, well... Oh, I am not at war with that. I was like, is that my settlement? It is not my settlement. No. Nope, not my settlement. Okay, well, head this way. I will go and have a chat with these guys.
Is thirsty work.
Let's drink and talk.
Is it? It doesn't... Is it like casting dice? Or is it like hard? Or is it hard work? It might be hard work. I don't know. Crooked Fang Forts. You want that one?
Smite ya!
Alright, well, just a yes would have been fine, thank you. Don't get too excited, Jesus.
I have risen. My dynasty reigns supreme.
That obviously doesn't, does it?
Tomb King of Nehekara.
Otherwise you wouldn't be fucking dead. Right. Right. I could actually, I mean, at this point, I could actually get, like, a decent weapon. I could get, like, banishment. It kind of feels surplus to requirements, being the fact that, you know, we've got, like, two more... I mean, technically, we've got all the settlements we need, but if I wipe out Repants, then I've secured this entire corner. With any luck, the guys to the south are kind of, like, chill. I can't believe Kairos is still alive. It really does speak volumes for the competency of the AI to deal with, because I'm fairly sure at one point Kairos had literally no armies and one settlement. So the inability for them just to get the killing blow in there, and the fact they seem to be even like fighting back. You know what? Fine, whatever. How are you doing? Yeah, okay. Okay, well, it looks like they've got that locked down. So with any luck at some point, they will sort out that other problem. Maybe. Okay, let's head for Sorcerer's Island. Khalida, you can hit Lashik. Looks like they've already got someone trying to recruit an army, and we're going to put that down. Nope, no army for you. No army for you. Did we actually... Oh, we actually built we built one. We got one at Numus. That's good. That's good. That's nice, isn't it? There's one at Bagar. We got one at Bagar. Oh, we got pyramids all over the place. Holy shit. How much canopic jars we got coming into turn? 6 from buildings, 23 from characters. Where else do we have? Oh, I need to build this one, don't I? What's that one? Oh yeah, the vault. Do we need to build the vault of Nagash? I don't think we do, actually. Don't think we do. We need to be level... No, yeah, we do need to be level 3. We do need to be... It's just like looking around for the pyramid icon. Right, Qatar needs to be upgraded. Numas, we've got Kemri. We need one there as well. And again, I mean, I could make you watch me build all of these. Don't particularly think that's going to be wildly interesting, though. Yeah, you just stay right there. You just stay... Okay, good. You make Daddy proud. Can you stab this guy? Oh, you actually did. Good job. I was preparing to berate you. Well, Clan Malls at one point was doing very well for themselves, but it looks like they have absolutely fucked it. I don't want to gaze upon your glory. Thank you very much. Is Kugath still alive? Yeah. Yeah, my concern is if we uncover Kugath, he's just going to start sailing across and attacking us, because I know that's what Khalida does when you uncover her as Kugath. It's a fucking nightmare. Not going to lie. It's not going to lie. It's a pain in the ass. I think the main issue with Total War is that you can never trust the AI. If someone doesn't like you, they're bound to attack you, and you can't trust them. And because you're limited resources, it's probably just easier to kill them. Fair enough. It's probably just easier to... Like, extermination seems to be the best. Either you are friendly with them, or you exterminate them. There is no in between. There are no shades of grey there. You have no choice. It's either best buds, genocide. Nothing, nowhere in between. Oh, they finally confederated. Jeez. Genuinely quite surprised. Oh, you've summoned in the Green Knights. Oh, well, he normally turns up just in the nick of time, but this time, I don't think he did. He says, oh, no, they're dead. There we go. Turned up just in time to just dissipate into nothing. Good. Good. I mean, this is quite a nice bonus, actually. If you start as Cetra or... I feel like if you start as Cetra or Arkan, you've got a slightly better opportunity here, whereas Khalida is really not in the best place, is she, for doing the objectives. Like, there's factions in better places to do the objectives that she's got. And Katep, I don't know what Katep's victory conditions are, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were exactly the same because, well, I just wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. As much as I would like to be surprised, I don't think I would be surprised. Well, there we go. Khalida campaign is complete. We've obviously got brand new things to be getting on with, which is quite exciting. And I will be putting some other things on this channel soon. Hashtag, potentially. So until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next campaign.